Hey, and welcome back to Spiritfarer. We are currently on the way to Albert's. We apparently are currently not going around, but I'm just gonna, start the journey down there. I feel like last time I wanted to check out like some other locations on my way there, but for reasons I'm just gonna switch it over. Today, I'd like to upgrade the ship a little bit, because apparently we need to do that. Also, you're probably fully grown, but I still want to see what happens if I let you grow a little bit more. So I'm just gonna do that right now. How are you doing right now? Fine, I would say. Okay. You also don't want to talk. That's also fine, I guess. Do you have time to fish like one thing? I hope so. Let's just get fishing. I still want to find something, besides squid. I don't know why I'm always getting squid. Maybe I can change that somewhere. Okay, you are like a... Ooh, you're like a hefty, a feisty one. That's probably a way to describe it. I've seen like different fish with like different behaviors before. Maybe you're also just squid. Like squid are also already, kinda annoying to catch, but you might also be something else. A soul. Okay. Fair enough. That's something new. Also lemon. Wait, up close is actually made out of plastic. I was wondering about that before. That's why you actually have to check the inventory. The soul is a flat and tasty medium-sized fish. Wait, medium-sized? Oh, small. So like this one would actually give me a bigger meal, I guess. Yeah, what's going on? Jump down. I don't know who you are, but sure. let me talk properly.
Ah, hello there, young lady. I guess you must be the new Spiritfarer. Happy to make your acquaintance. I am Francis. You can say I'm a sort of wandering merchant. See, I'm very fond of things. Objects, curios, tchotchkes. I just buy everything.
That's great. I actually didn't know how to get rid of the necklaces. Okay, not get rid of them, but like actually trade them.
Simply put, I will buy anything you don't want anymore. I'm sure you've come across a few valuable treasures already. So tell me what it is that you want to part with.
I guess a little bit of stuff. Can I talk a little bit more though?
I'm immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work in the middle of the night. Not that Karen wasn't a true professional, but his manners were, well, a bit cold, if you know what I mean. And he kept everything he found.
Oh, that's so me.
What a pity. But you're here now. Huzzah, if I dare say. Oh, and don't fret, budding Marina. If ever needed, old Francis will never be too far. But don't let me be an impediment to your appetite for adventure. Go on, set sail, little blue jacket.
I mean, I can do that probably. But do I have something interesting with odd seeds? Ooh, empty glass. That's this one. Planted in a garden. It could turn to anything. Hopefully something good. Wait, we have fields, not gardens, right? But let's go sell stuff. Old carpet for 1,000. Dusty but precious nonetheless. It makes you slightly dizzy if looked at for too long. Should be sold. So I'm not allowed to... Used to find guardians in another life. It no longer has any use. Should be sold. You're telling me it should be sold, but you say should, not must, okay? And we all know how that works out in games involving boats here. So I might actually not sell it. Linen thread, yeah, I don't know. Errands. What about errands? Daily quests? It's too dark to navigate. Oh, that's too bad. I guess I can do quests later on? Well, I don't really want to sell stuff right now, but, maybe another day. And I say maybe because, let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen. Instead, I actually wanted to talk to Albert. Just because, as we talked or established in the last episode, probably need the table. Ah, Stella. Wait, before I do anything, Let's use a small glim bottle. I want to know how much I get. 100. Okay, and how about the medium? 200? No, 350. I was like 250 at the 100 before. I don't know if it was like 2 different ones. You know what? I'm gonna use this again. 250, okay. I know I didn't want to use that before then, but I feel like it's probably useful now. Oh, I've been getting your mail here for the past month. I'm not a post office. You need to add a mailbox to your boat. If I get one more letter filled with glitter, I'll use it. I'm not gonna use it, but lose it. I am warning you. You might be a customer, but I reserve the right to yell at you. Get it done. I would like to do that, but first let's have some other upgrades. Also, I hear they just fired an employee at the popcorn factory. Okay. He was a good worker, but they found him sleeping on the cob. Okay, I predicted that. Oh, I love this guy. Let's upgrade though. I kind of want to get the hobbyist one. I get the Foundry and Loomis Sawmill. Okay. And this one would cost me 1,000 and would get me an orchard, a sheep corral, okay, and a windmill. I didn't know that I need like power. Also, like, this is like the first one. I should probably buy that one. Hobbyist! Lovely, this doesn't actually give me new buildings though. We have a lounge, a crusher, smithy, a cellar. Okay, but like, do I should probably get the mailbox, but I need lighting in a bottle for that one. How do I get that? Do I need the foundry or something like that? Like, this is the only building in there that kind of tells me, hey, maybe I can create like something in the foundry. Maybe I can actually create lighting in the bottle. It's like the only place where it makes sense to me. Or maybe I need to buy some? Because we haven't really learned about that. I could technically, if I sold some stuff, get like a better boat. But do I want to sell stuff? That's like always the biggest issue here. I want to say no. You will. No, but seriously, I'm going to do that later on. Also, now that I can double jump, is there any reason for me to like check out the water here? I don't think so. Like last time I tried it out, right? Also, I really appreciate how like this boat is just like standing there in the back. I mean, that's a powerful dock, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna jump on the boat again and get over and check out what that actually did for me, because we should be able to build like something at least. Build a sawmill, a foundry. Okay, I need like some thread for that one. And this one needs quartz. Okay. I need like a lot of coal and planks, but like planks are actually an issue. I need threads for sawmill, which probably means that I want a loom, because otherwise, how am I going to spin the thread? Also, still, I can't build housing. Am I missing like a quest or something like that? Build a garden. Yeah, I can't build a garden. I need a mailbox. For that, I need maple planks. Again, I need planks, so this is like a lot of upgrades I need. I feel like, did I miss like a section of the game? Or is this game just paced that way, where you're supposed to like farm a lot of resources in between? Like, both of those are valid ways to play the game, but I feel like I'm missing... Like I feel like I skipped a quest somewhere. That's like the best way to explain it, because like we were like, hey, you wanna get like new members on your ship, and like even in the different blueprint tables, I don't see an option to build like more buildings, right? Maybe I need to do that via like another shop or something like that. And that's like kind of what was currently confusing me. Again, I trust the game to teach me at some point. I'm gonna sleep till morning. It's probably not that long, but I can't actually move while it's nighttime, so, you know, reasonable. But that's like at least where I'm currently standing. I don't really know what I want to do. I should probably get some coal going though. You know, I do know how to get it. Wait, I hope charcoal? Wait. Is charcoal or coal like something different? I do remember getting some here. Coal, okay. This is like the, for some reason I thought I had like charcoal instead of coal from... wait, before I do anything else, let's, you know, chart a course. Alt Harbor, We could check out that bay because we've not been there before. I could sell some stuff. I'm gonna get the crates, I guess. I'm gonna get the crates. And then I'm gonna talk to like my friends here and also, you know, start cooking. Wait, wait, wait. Ring the bells! You know, as you do. I'm still gonna leave you like growing for a little bit longer. Oh, you're enjoying your time. I really like that we can see them in the background, like doing something, like interacting with each other. It's like such a small thing. Also, I hope I'm not creating like charcoal here. No, it's still done normally, okay. I'm like mostly sure that I can't like overcook stuff. I'm gonna cook like everything I can. I need like 10, right? So I'm just gonna have that one running in the background. Good morning, Stella. How are you doing? I've got that weird feeling. Actually rather hungry. I mean, fair enough. Hungry needs a home. Yeah, I would like to give you some food. What did I give you last time? Coffee? I'm just gonna give you popcorn because I'm like mostly sure that I didn't give you that stuff. I'll take comfort food over almost anything. Yeah, that's fine. Also hug. Important. For a moment I was like so confused by like the progress bar and until up there. Ah, thank you. I'm just gonna deal with like the basic stuff here for just a moment. How you doing? Hungry? Well, fair enough. Also, recently hugged. Okay, I can't hug you yet. What do we... Okay, I just bonked into something. Pouch fruit. Didn't I try that before? I feel like... Did I try the fruits or the veggies last time? Like the first time? I don't actually know... Let's give you the grilled fish. I don't know if I've had that one before. Delicious. I had a hankering for this. I guess so. I mean, I know that you like everything, but, you know... You have no complaints? I'm gonna hug you though. You can't escape the hug. It's morning hug time. Yeah, you're sweet. I sure am, apparently. I'm gonna die first. It's always like, I need to figure some stuff out. I might just visit like the other island. I feel like that might actually be like a reasonable thing to do. But we also need like the quartz for stuff. Maybe, you know, maybe I should have just bought some. Ooh, turnip. But can I? We get that stuff. Because again, like I still feel like I'm missing like something somewhere. Maybe I just like maybe part of the quest is also just that I'm supposed to like freely explore, or I'm like just supposed to like farm stuff. It's all of that again valid. Might just be I just haven't quite figured out like what the game wants from me. But that's also partially maybe just because I'm like not too used to. Can I do something else here, by the way? I mean, I can hug a cat. Aww. Like, this is just, like, me not playing too many, like, cozy games. That's probably a way to describe it. Because, like, there really isn't that much in there. Also, I can... Can I build multiple kitchens? I might be able to, actually. Huh. And, like, I do need the quartz here, but, like, could I buy quartz? At that raccoon shop. I don't quite recall. I might have been able to. But I'm gonna for now just, you know, dilly-dally around. You know, I like doing that. I'm not gonna do like this stuff up here. That's fine. Do we just go to Greenhold Bay? I mean, it would be like a rainy island. It's gonna be like quite a travel. But we have like a few minutes, so like I'm just gonna do that. It's a new island. I want to skip it just to visit Albert's, just because I felt like that was like more important at this point. But I feel like at this point we just have to like progress. Herring. Haven't caught one of those in quite some time. I was kind of surprised by how easy it was to catch, but I guess this is like kind of how that works. I was just kind of surprised by like how fishing worked there for a minute. Because it seemed like for a long time I basically just got squid. And now it seems like we are finally getting like different ones. Maybe it's like location based? No, it's a squid again. It might just be random, but like maybe they have like a different chance in the beginning. Like once you get the upgrade, the fishing rod, that you can actually see the fact that you get like different fish. Okay, this is like an easy one again. No, just a bottle. I really hate when bottles are just, you know, biting my bait. Also, it's... That's Albert's, right? Are we that close to that place? I wasn't aware that we can actually see that far. I thought you had to be like really close to like different islands. to see them, unless I misread the situation there. And it was like another place, but that would require me to look at the map. Wait a second. What could it have been otherwise? No, we're like here. Okay, it makes sense that this could be like the island in the background. Yeah, and it looks like similar enough. I was just kind of confused there for a second. I mean, otherwise there's like, again, not too much to do. I can just see around. Maybe you're hungry now? No? Okay. I've not really figured out what you like and what not. I know you want a garden, but I can't, like, produce a garden. Maybe? Maybe I'm actually supposed to just stand inside of a storm to get those bottles. Like, the other theory is, like, still I need, like, maybe the foundry. Again, like, foundry sounds to me like a building where you would produce certain materials and maybe they have, like, a lightning rod or something like that in there. Because otherwise I'm really struggling to see where to go, I guess. And again, I'm gonna probably figure it out. I don't, you know, this game doesn't strike me as a game that's supposed to be like that confusing. I feel like I'm just gonna figure it out at some point. And you're that really strong fish again. You have like weird rules when it comes to the rod. But I'm gonna figure it out. Oh yeah. A bay shrimp. I mean, you can definitely learn about like the local wildlife here. The bay shrimp is a delicious crustacean, albeit surprisingly combative for its small size. Fair enough. I guess we have read everything here, right? I mean, turnips are the most essential root veggies of the day. I guess? If you really wanna, you know, put like on a ranking, maybe? Could be fine. Also, we've been like literally boating around for like an entire day. I'm just gonna check around. Here is the coal no, we're halfway there. Takes like an entire day. Good thing that we have like some food stockpiled, because otherwise that could be getting annoying, and it's probably a good idea that I'm already starting. I'm currently just checking that like everyone's not starving on our little journey here. I don't think anyone has anything to say, right? Yeah, that kind of happens if you're like stuck on a boat for so long. Okay. I guess you... I mean, to be fair, like when I think about like different types of snakes, they tend to not need that much food. Gotta be completely honest, it might make sense. Anyway, it's almost nighttime. It's a new place. Maybe we can discover something. I hope there are like too many spirits that need housing, because we don't have that. Green Halton Bay discovered. Might also just be like a resource kind of platform. I call it like platform, but you know what I mean, like a little island here. Let's get ruddering. Get over there. And a very beautiful rainy island. And we can get some, I guess it's copper ore, yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Every single time I start mining, I want to press like X for just a brief moment, like to get into the mode before I continuing. But that's actually not what the game wants me to do. I just have to start like holding. Okay, some copper ore. I will probably need that at some point. Ooh, hey. Oi. I came here to cut down these trees, but I forgot my axe. I'm not gonna start using someone else's axe. That would be strange. But then again, think about it. Every axe could be a personal axe if you believe in yourself. I like the way my axe feels. It's so sturdy and it calms me. Oh, I miss that axe. I've been passing the time by writing letters and throwing some in the water. I've been writing poetry. It's not very good, but I'm getting better. Hopefully, no one finds my terrible poetry. Well, I'm gonna look for it now. No, you kinda did the wrong thing here, I guess, by telling me about it. But first, it's time for some more trees. All the trees. They're very important, okay? Chopping them down, we get some more berries here. I really hope that I can find like a little bit more stuff. Right, like besides like the basic resources. But like, you know, poetry could... If I can actually find poetry here and like a lot of it, then that would be fine, I guess. Would be like something unique. I also have been wondering, like I can... Okay, first of all I can dive. Like I can just bring people, right? And technically, do I need to bring spirits? Like is there any rule that I can't bring anyone besides the spirit to my ship? A valuable ring, ooh. Okay, I guess I have not found poetry because I feel like you need to go home. I could bring you there so you could pick up the axe, you know? Why did I forget my axe? I'm lost without it. Yeah, good question. I'm just gonna follow you because you might actually get lost on this straight line of an island. Wait, did I forget my axe? Yeah, sure. I guess this is everything we can do here. Okay, so it's just like a resource isle. That's fine. You know, I'm not gonna complain. I can at least find some copper here, so I don't have to dive for it constantly. But again, not really making progress in the other quest of mine. But it's good to see, and we should also be able to, yeah, see a little bit more here. Okay. One last thing I want to do here. You said resources found lightning in a bottle. You're telling me that I can find them here. Maybe I'm literally just supposed to stand there, because that would unlock the garden, and that might actually progress like some quests in a way. We can't navigate in a second, so I'm just gonna go inside already. Can I sleep? No, I can't sleep. That's too bad. I can hug daffodil. Ooh, lovely. I'm just waiting. Like, I'm basically just waiting because I do know that, like, once the sun sets, we can't actually move that far, right? Also, am I going way too deep into the storm? Not really, right? I mean, kind of. Not really, though. Is the storm moving? I don't think so, right? They seem to be rather static. At least have been so far. Please tell me that I don't stop, you know, boarding around here, like, just a meter before I reach the storm. Would be nice to actually be inside. Okay, now we're here. What does that mean? Like, normally I just drive through here. Can I catch them somehow? Stella! Quick, come here! This is what I call a storm! Any respectable person would never let their friend get hit by lightning. But I think you should try. You have the lever light, it will protect you. The lightning bolts will cast sparkles where they are about to hit. Rush towards those. Ah, I almost forgot. Have you got any empty bottles? I guess now I'm making progress, yeah. If you are hit by lightning with an empty bottle, you get a lightning in a bottle. Isn't that bananas? No, it's actually lightning. This world! Lightning in the bottles are pretty handy resource, so come here equipped. As a head start, here are a few bottles for you. But don't worry, they're pretty easy to come by. Get ready for the thrill of your life. Ooh. I guess I'm actually learning something here. Okay, where are you striking though? Oh, playing some music. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, wait, I see it. Okay, now I get it. Those are like sparks here. There's a spark there. Okay, that's cool. Okay, this makes it so much easier than what I had in mind. Like, oh, also I get some glimpse. Ooh. Also, is that like a mini game? Like similar to the other thing? I mean, it might be. But I definitely like this, you know, as opposed to just crafting my resources. Ooh. How many do I need? I'm just gonna get like as many as I can. Ooh. Zip. Also, what's burning there? I guess it's just like general kitchen stuff. I just see the smoke. Oh no, definitely. You shouldn't be doing that. Not without bottles, at least, you know? Yeah, let's get up here. I need to... Okay, I could sprint over there. How many bottles do I have? Like, technically I can probably just stand here for like forever. That's not the right button. How many lightnings in the bottle do I have? I have materials. 24. I'm gonna get like 30. Okay, that was terrible. But I just... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I guess there's a limit. This is actually a mini game. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it for a second there. You gave your old uncle quite a scare. Do you feel that rumble? What a rush! You look pretty awesome catching those jolts of lightning all over the boat. Thanks for being the best captain I could ever have hoped for. Lovely. I mean, that does mean that I can build a garden, right? Ooh, garden. Where's the garden? It's this one. It's only 5. Ooh. You're quite big. What does track mean, by the way? I have no idea. Okay, I guess I have to move you around a little bit. What happens if I Okay, I have to move you then. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do this. Because I need like a little bit more space, and then I can build a garden. I'm gonna build you here like this. Again, I still like it when there's like a little bit of like interesting verticality and stuff. But I guess we're going to figure out what the garden's all about in the next episode. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this and me figuring out how the game works finally. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye-bye.